All right, so it's been way too long since I've last made a video on something getting shut down. I don't remember the last time I made one, but I know it's been a while. Like it's been too quiet with games that I've played slash heard of before, and quite frankly, it's been a little bit eerie. I was like, wait a minute, we're having too good of a year with gacha games and not them getting shut down. What's going on here? But unfortunately, we're back to talk about Tep Teppen shutting down next year, 2026, and a offline version announced. So always good. You love to see when companies decide to be like, you know what, man, we shouldn't just shut this down and not have an offline version of a game. We should just have it offline, so that way people 20 or 40 years from now, if AI doesn't fully take over and fuck all of us, can still enjoy it without having to go through loops and hurdles and stuff, because I do not know if people would have made their own version of the game, because I don't know how deep the fan base of this game is, but at least we don't have to worry about that. So let's read this and then comment, and then we're out of here. All right. End of service notification. Thank you for your continued support of Teppen. Many players have been playing Teppen since its release in 2019. However, the game will end service on March 30th, 2026 at 10 o'clock P specific time, March March 31st at 8 o'clock UTC. We are sincerely grateful for all the players who have enjoyed Teppen throughout the years. Upon end of service, there will be an offline version available through an application update. Not only will you be able to look over your past play data, but you may also use the cards and more that you have collected to play in the offline game modes. We hope that those who have played Teppen will not uninstall the game, but rather install the update to continue playing. Update details can be found here. Options opens a new page. Okay, so what are those two numbers down there? What are those two numbers down there? Anyways, uh, those numbers, years of service is a damn good run, and an offline version on top of that. Capcom did everything right for a mobile EOS. Once again, RIP Teppen, you did well for yourself as a card battler. Stand proud. Stand proud. You did well. But yeah, so this being around for since 2019, really good. I don't know if this has like a PC version. I don't think it does, and I think that's the reason why I never played this. Even though I feel like this game came out way earlier than 2019. Because am I thinking of something else? Because I might be thinking of something else, but I swear there was something out there that is like this, but was around way earlier than this. I could be wrong though. Anyways, to clarify, Teppen is developed and published by Gung Ho Online Entertainment since 2019, with Capcom serving as its producing party and IP license holder. Said producer has been famous for Puzzles and Dragons, also Ragnarok Online in Japan. Don't forget Disney Pixel RPG 2. Still going with new Christmas event going. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I forgot that we even have the Disney Pixel RPG. I forgot we have that, and I'm supposed to care because essentially that is the Brave Exodus, but just in a new format. But I forgot about that shit. I wish Punishing Gray Ravens will get an offline version 2 when the game EOS is Hopium. Uh, Punishing Gray Ravens still makes a lot of money. Most likely, if the PGR ends, it will probably be just moving on to a new game with the same team as PGR. Okay. Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, I don't play Punishing Gray Raven, but I don't know. I imagine it probably will, because even whenever Honkai Impact 3D probably ends, they're probably just gonna have it offline too. And the same thing with Genshin Impact. Same thing with Honkai Star Rail. I think when these games get to the point where they're gonna EOS, they're probably just gonna make them offline. That would be the smartest thing you can do, because you know how many people would be very upset, suicidal even, if wow, damn, that was dark. suicidal even if you basically they've invested so much into the game, and basically you say, hey guys, thanks for the 20 years of playing this game, we're gonna take it all away from you, so count your days. No, I think a lot of people would be upset, rightfully so, and I think it would not be good for MiHoYo to do that. Even the same thing with like Grand Order. Like whenever Grand Order EOS is, they should just make an offline version, because there's a bunch of content in that game that you can just do for a very long time. The same thing with Dokkan Battle. Um, yeah, the list goes on and on. I'm not gonna name every game because we're gonna be here for like an hour, and quite frankly, I don't want to be here for an hour. So I do think some of these games, whenever they get offline, when they get EOS, they're just gonna get an offline version. Wait, how is this related to Teppen? Yeah, bro. Like, bro really just said, dude, man, when this game shuts down, I hope we get an offline version. I get what you mean. Like, I get what you mean, but like, I just like how bro was like, what are you talking about? I thought Teppen was a parody of Tekken the same way. This is the parody of Move Love. It's all in games until Chomp. This was a decent game on launch. It got some interest in the fighting game community. We did a little Teppen. We did a few little Teppen events as sidecars. I think I dropped it when they did their first balance patch. Memories. Okay, well, I did not know that people were playing this at like fighting game things. That's actually crazy. Holy shit, that's actually crazy. Did not know that. Still waiting for a season 2 of the anime. I didn't realize it had an anime. Wow, that's crazy. The announcement mentions that player will be able to use the cards they own in offline mode. So what if someone like me never played Teppen but is interested on getting in? Okay, you can go on APK. Someone with the collection. If I mean, just download the game, bro. Just download the game. You keep it on your phone until we can make a till they put out the update, and just do it that way. I would not say to just download a random APK, because yeah, someone could claim that it's Teppen, but it could be something else. So I wouldn't do that personally. Like I said, I would just download it now and just go through the stuff, and then when an EOS is, just do it that way. So that way you're safe. You're not scouring the web for something that could be Teppen, but secretly is something else. So that's what I would do with that one, buddy old pal. But yeah, so Teppen is shutting down next year, and there's an offline version. Glad that they're doing this more. I always say this with these videos, but I wish we had offline servers for a lot of games that have died in the past, because I would still love to be able to play Tales of Link, my brain really just froze. Crash Fever, Dragalia Lost, the games I normally mention. Naruto Blazing, obviously, which I there's still not been anything from Koru about that, so I'm afraid to say we've been jibbed. I don't think we're ever getting a Blazing game again, which shitty, very shitty. But I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm glad that we're getting an offline version of this next year. So, you know, I'm probably gonna download it and just have it on my phone, so that way when it happens, I'm prepared. And yeah, fly high, normal Teppen. We'll see you in our phones when you go offline.